So we're here at Linda Woodard's house looking at the furnace that she currently has. And it is this older Heil, whatever. In any case, this guy's coming out of here, and we will be replacing it with a 96% efficient two-stage carrier unit. It does have a cased evaporator coil on top. Some better filtration in the side here, the 1625-1. Make sure that gets all installed. Because this is an ISO furnace, let's just go ahead and I'll order some duct just so we can replace some of this drop and make that new as well. So let's just make the drop new. And then on the back side here, this actually has no filtration on it, and it's not connected through the furnace. There's no actual filtration needed. It just runs around the back into the back of the return plenum, if you can see that, and ties in back here. So we'll just work that in again. May have to modify some of the metal and whatnot to be able to make sure that works, but make sure that gets put in. Update electrical, update all the gas. I actually did just last year, so I just replaced all the gas last year. If you want to replace it again, good for you. If not, oh well. And then for high efficient flues, and we do have some space, you know, up in some of the joists, the floor joists back in this closet area. Run them over the ceiling into the laundry room here, and we've got, you know, open bays just about anywhere you want to go. So lots of room there. If that's not happy for you, there is some room in the front where, you know, up in, you know, some more bays up in the front where you could potentially run those flues. So lots of choices on flues. Drainage is going to be pretty simple on this as well. Right in the floor, right next to the furnace. It will be on the same side as the filter, so make arrangements for that. She does have a humidifier right in the back of the furnace here. So there's her humidifier. We will be removing the humidifier. It doesn't work anymore. And we're just going to put a patch of sheet metal over it, seal it up so it doesn't leak air. But we will be removing the humidifier from this setup. And lastly, but not leastly, down here in the mechanical room, ultraviolet light is going to be put right here in the plenum. And then we'll work that into the electrical system and get her set up with UV. So here's the backyard. If we decide to go run the flues through the back, there is a deck. Judging by the way things look, we should be right about where that hose bib is, close to that area, coming out with our flues. Gives us about 4 or 5 feet to the nearest window, which is good. Even if worst case scenario you end up running the flues further over, the deck doesn't have a whole big slant to it. So we could just put the termination kit right on the back of the deck and insulate if need be. So there's the back. That's what the back of the house looks like for the flues. And there's the thermostat we'll be changing out. It is wired up with a number of connections back here. Not quite a bit. I think it's a 5-wire. So we do have a number of connections, and that works out well. Last little thing on this job, the coil currently has this stupid garden hose attaching to it. We're going to redo that for him. So just make sure that's done in PVC.